What's up, you guys? Scott here from Scott Hope. Today I'm going to show you how to put a hole in your hand in After Effects.
Open your video by pressing Ctrl-I and drag it into the new composition icon. Make sure you have a blank shot without your subject. This will be used as a background once your hand is masked out. Then go to the point where you want the hole to first appear. Press Ctrl-Shift-D to split the clip in two. At this point, we'll track the movement of the subject's hand in order to allow the hand to properly fit the hole in the video. In the upper left-hand tab, go to Window and then select Tracker. Place the tracker on any visible lines, specifically ones that have lots of contrast. This will make it easier to motion track. In the Analyze section, the far right button will move you one frame forward. You can also press Ctrl plus the right arrow key to do this, allowing you to tell the tracker what to track next. The far right and left buttons are used for manual motion tracking and commonly used for radical changes in motion, while the play button is used when there is a steady flow of small movement between frames. I've made multiple videos on motion tracking, so if you are confused about any of this, I highly recommend that you look at any videos listed up here or in the description below. When you are finally finished, press Ctrl-Alt-Shift-Y to add a null layer. Then click on the video and press Edit Target and select OK. Then click Apply and OK. Now the movement of your hand is now tracked onto an empty null that can be applied to anything. And now, here's the fun part. Trim your null to fit the clip underneath by pressing Alt Bracket. Then create a green solid for it to be later chromed out by pressing Ctrl-Y. Trim this solid to fit the clip as well and lower the opacity for it to be visible where to place your hole. Now go to the oval shape icon. Most likely it will be a square, but you can hold it to make it a circle. Then click in the upper left hand corner of your palm and stretch the circle down to make a hole. Make sure to increase the opacity back to 100 once you draw this hole. Clicking each point on the mask allows you to tweak the shape as well. This will be used later in the tutorial. Now select the mask and press Ctrl-D to duplicate it. Here we will make a dark ring around the circle to give the hole a little more depth. Select the bottom layer and shrink the vertices of the hole to be just a little smaller than the layer above. Now select the top layer and go to the Effects and Presets and type in Hue and drag Hue and Saturation to this layer. Set the Master Saturation to -100 and place the bottom layer above the top layer. Now select the gray circle and bring down the saturation to around -50 and feather the mask to around 6. This way the edges aren't so harsh. Now we'll pre-compose the first 4 layers so we can key out the green inside the hole. Select the top 4 layers and press Ctrl-Shift-C to pre-compose them. I also want to make it clear that in between cuts I added a blank shot to the bottom layer. Make sure you do this as well. Once your layers are pre-composed, go to the Effects and Presets and type Keylight and drag it onto the composition. Select the top eyedropper tool and click on the green circle. If there is any green in your background that may have been chromed out as a result, there's a simple solution to this. Drag the original clip from your project window and place it on top. Then draw a mask around your hand and invert it. This mask does not have to be anywhere near perfect. As long as the grass is not in the mask, the effect will work. Now you can see that the green in the background is now restored while maintaining a hole in your subject's hand. Make sure to animate the mask path if necessary to keep the hole visible. The very last part of this tutorial is animating the hole expanding. In order to do this, double-click the pre-composed comp and go to the beginning of the solid. In order to do this, double-click the pre-composed comp and go to the beginning of the solid. Move about 4 frames forward, press M and keyframe the shape of the mask. Do this with the solid above as well. Then go to the beginning of the composition and shrink the scale by double-clicking on the vertice and push it inward. Do this with the other one as well. Playing the clip, you can see the hole immediately increases in size. Here I am feathering the hole by just 3 to make the hole a little more realistic. Head back to your original comp and watch how a hole opens up right in the palm of your hand. And that's it. Leave any questions in the comment section below, and if this video was helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Where you just like disconnect from the scene, just the race, like, and it's a race that I've created in my head, you know, but you have to step away from it.